Good day everyone, I am Lovely Valerie Mariano and I am the CEO of My Office Incorporation.
I am Merlin Alcantara, the Sales Manager and the Secretary of My Office Incorporation.
Hi, I am Denise RICALDE and I am the Purchase Manager of My Office Incorporation.
Hi, we visited Wood Corner, a new vendor that supplies office furniture. Here's a photo of the large desk that we like. What's the cost? They cost $140 each, but they are discounted to $100 if you order a minimum of 10 desks. We can sell them at $220. Sounds good. I'll create the product in the catalog.
To create a product in catalog, from the applications, select the purchase. Select the product from the options. Click New to create new product. From the product name, type large desk or any product name of your choice. Under the general information, we can freely change the sales price and the cost. Under the purchase, we can type the vendor name, the quantity, and the price.
Merlin, I plan to purchase large desk. What are your monthly sales estimates?
Between 9 and 12.
Okay, I'll purchase them to start with.
To purchase items, select the purchase from the applications given. Select orders, then request for quotation. Click New to create the product purchase. Select the name of the vendor and the product you wish to purchase. You may check your receipt as you purchase an item.
Hello, I'm the driver from Wood Corner. I'll be at your warehouse in 5 minutes. Can you open a loading dock? Okay, go to dock 3. I'll validate the receipt.
Select the inventory application. Under Receipts, select the orders to process. Select the order reference and check the item clearly. You may set the quantity done under the operations options.
Hi, we've received a bill from the vendor. I've put it on your desk. Can you create, check, and validate it? No need to pay it right now. The due date is in 2 months.
To create and validate the bill, click the accounting from the applications. Select the vendor name and the amount will be filled automatically. If there is a difference in invoice, you may send a message to the vendor.
Hi, this is Denise from Odoo Interior speaking. I've seen beautiful wooden desks in your catalog. Can you send the code for 3 desks to denise@game.odoo.com? You'll get it by April right now.
To send the code product for customer, select Sales, Orders, and then Quotations. Select the customer name and it will show the product they purchased. You may send an email according to the customer's information.
I'm in a meeting this morning. Can you process and validate the delivery orders that are ready to be shipped today? Make sure that the one from Odoo Interior is shipped.
Okay, I'll check this right away.
To validate the delivery orders, select the delivery order to process. Validate the order by checking the references and the information.
Can you validate which sales orders we need to invoice? I'd like to invoice everything before the end of the month.
Sure, I'm on it.
To create an invoice, select Sales, then to Invoice, and Orders to Invoice. It will appear the orders that you need to invoice and then select Create Invoice. You may create and view the invoice you made to check.
Let's register this payment in the invoice.
To record the payment sent from the customer, select Accounting, Customers, then Invoices. Select the name of the customer with the company name that sent a payment. Select Register Payment and then put the amount given and bank under Journal and then click Validate.
Can you tell me the net profit of this year? I need it for board meeting tomorrow.
Let me check the profit and loss report.
To check the net profit, select Accounting, then Reporting, and then Profit and Loss. It will show you a table of your income as well as the expenses, and finally, the net profit. To run a store, first, install the point of sale applications from the setting. After installing, select the point of sale, then configuration, and then point of sale. Select the shop, and then add the bill and receipts for invoicing.
Merlin, I'd like to sell products in the showroom. Can you give me a list of the accessories we can easily sell on site?
Sure, no problem. Here's the document with all product accessories information.
Great, I'll import this file directly to the system.
To import your products, select the point of sale, the product, and the products. Select the file, POS_products you downloaded from the site. Map your columns to imports. Check the first row contains the label of the column. You can set categories on the product form to structure how products are organized in the point of sale.
I love these LED lamps. I'll buy 3 right away. Good, with today's special offer when buying 2 identical items, you'll get 20% discount on the two. Great, I'll pay in cash. Here's 600.
When there is a purchase from your store, select the point of sale. Click New Session, click the item that the customer bought and it will give the price. You will see the total amount due and the tendered is the amount paid by the customer. You may select the payment method and then validate.
I've got a question for you. Can you come over, please?
We're closing the shop. I'll close my POS session and be the removal.
If you need to leave the shop, close it first by selecting your shop and click Close. You may validate closing and post entries as well.
How do you plan to control the cash from your register?
There's a functionality in Odoo POS. I'll configure the option, but then I'll need some cash to set the opening balance when I open a new session. Do you have some?
Sure, I can give you $500.
To configure the cash control, select your shop from the point of sale under Configuration. Check the cash control. Then select the dashboard and select New Session. You may now check the coins and bills to confirm.
Hi, I'll take this whiteboard. Is it possible to get an invoice, please? Sure, can I have your name, address, and phone number, please? Yes, my name is RICALDE, 3202 Hannah Street, Asheville, NC 28801, and phone is 0912-345-6789. I'll pay cash. Here's 200.
For sales with an invoice, first, create an information for the customer. Insert the name of the customer, its complete address, email address, as well as the phone number to contact. Select Set Customer to Save. By then, you may start selecting the product that the customer bought and check the amount due. Give the change if needed, then select the invoice and then validate.
Hi, I came yesterday and bought 3 LED lamps. I don't need this one. Can I return it?
Sure, no problem.
To record returns, select the next order. Start selecting the return item and the total amount due will show a negative amount since you need to deduct it from your sales and then validate.
Please, don't forget to set the closing balance. You'll need to add all the coins and bills you have in the register drawer. Yes, I will.
To set the closing balance and control cash, select the close from your shop and then confirm. You will start seeing the amount of cash you started with, the transactions, and the expected amount total in cash. You may select the end of session and then validate closing and post entries.
Hello? Can you tell me which products are the best sellers?
I'll check on the orders reporting.
To check the best-selling products, select the point of sale, then reporting, then orders. Under order analysis measures, select the product quantity, group by quantity, and it will show the best-selling items from your shop. From the settings, install the application, project, and timesheets. You may use the top right search bar to search for the application you need.
Denise, I'll create a project office design to structure our services. What are the steps involved in deciding an office?
It starts with an on-site meeting to check their office and gather info. Then I prepare 3 design proposals. Based on their feedback, I model a floor plan. Then a sales rep does the quotation with the new products.
Okay, thanks. I'll create the stages and set the email address design at on the project to ease the creation of tasks.
To create a project, select the newly installed application project, then select Create. Type the project name, click the checkbox in Timesheets, type your chosen project email, then select Create. If you send an email to the above email address, a task will be automatically created in this project.
Hi. Google asked us to design their new office in New York.
Okay, send an email to design at your domain name at odoo.com with subject Google NY to create a task for Denise.
To create a task from your personal inbox, send an email by typing in the receiver's email. Input a subject for a better email look. Then, you may start sending a message and insert the file of your design.
Denise, you should have a new task for Google NY in the project office design. Can you prioritize it?
Okay, I'll start the task for priority, and I will be scheduling a meeting with the customer next week. And once my meeting is done, I'll work on the design proposal.
Under the project app, there's a task under Office Design. You may click the star to make it your priority. You may change the color to know what stage the activity is in. Then you may also create a schedule activity by putting in the activity name and then the summary. Then select Schedule.
I think it's a mistake to offer our office design services for free. If we sell it, customers will better understand the value of this work.
They're right, we can sell this service at 50 per hour. I'll create a product office design service that you can use in your quotations. I'll configure it to generate class for every system.
To create a product office design service, select Sales, then Products. Select Create and provide the product name. Tick the checklist of Can Be Sold, Then provide the general information such as the product type and the sales price. Under the sales, select the office design for the project.
I just confirmed our first quotation for the Jackson Group. We sold an office design service estimated at 20 hours. The customer loved it and confirmed the order right away.
Awesome. Check that task that has been created automatically for days.
To sell the design service, select Sales, Orders, and then Quotations. Click Create to create new order. Select the customer name and it will appear the order lines as well as the total amount. And then select Confirm.
Hi Denise! Don't forget to record your timesheet on task as we charge customers based on our spend.
Hold on, I'm on the phone with the Jackson Group. Okay, I just started to work on the design of the Jackson Group. I love the time spent.
Thanks! Use the timesheet app. It's easy.
To record a timesheet, you can use the timesheet app by selecting the timesheet, then the timesheet app. It will show a start and stop button to record your time. You may edit your activity by providing the product name, the task name, the time spent, and the work summary. And then you may start saving.
Can you check if we still have sales order to invoice? I'd like to invoice everything before the end of the month.
I generated the draft invoices. You can review them.
To check if there is still sales to invoice, select Sales to Invoice and then Orders to Invoice. It will appear the order number, the customer name, and the total amount due, as well as the invoice status. Create an invoice and then start viewing. After checking, you may start clicking the Validate. Before anything else, from the settings, install the manufacturing app as well as the quality. After installing, select the manufacturing app and then Configuration and Settings. Under the Operations, click the checkbox of Work Orders and then start saving.
Hi, we just finished the plans to manufacture the new table. Can you review them?
Looks good. I'll create 4 products in the system as well as the bill of materials according to your plan.
To create 4 products and define the bill of materials, select the manufacturing app, master data, products, and then create. Under the general information of the product table, select the product type, input the sales price, and the cost. And then under inventory, check the checkbox under manufacture. You will see a sign of zero bill of materials, then start selecting the create. Select the product table and the quantity of 1. It will show the components of table top, table leg, and the bolt, including the quantity of the products.
quotes?
Sure, here is our offer.
Sounds good. I'll send you the purchase order by email.
To receive raw materials, select the purchase and then create. Select the vendor name and it will show you the total amount due as well as the product and the quantity. You may start confirming the order and send the order through email.
Hello? We just received products from Odoo Incorporated. There are 400 table legs and 400 walls, but they only delivered 80 tabletops. Should I validate the receipt?
Yes, confirm the reception with a back order for the 20 remaining products. They'll deliver the remaining products later.
To validate the receipt of your received products, select Inventory, then Receipts to process. You may check the reference by checking the reference number, the partner, and the status. For the reference, select the partner name as well as the source document. It will show you the different products as well as the initial demand and the product that they have delivered. Select Validate and create a back order.
Marlene, we got all the materials we need to start producing this. Can you manufacture 3 tables for the showroom, please?
Yes, I'm on it.
To manufacture 3 tables, select Manufacturing, then Operations, and then Manufacturing Orders. Select Create. Select the product, the quantity to produce, and the bill of material. You may select Save, Check Availability, or Produce, depending on your choice. To record the production, you may input the number of quantity in progress. And then, the amount of quantity you have consumed will be showed here. Select Mark as Done.
I plan to organize the manufacturing line by creating 2 work centers, assembly station and painting room. Can we put a tablet with instructions on each station?
Sounds like a good idea. I'll create the routing table production with 2 operations, assembly and painting, from the bill of materials.
Thanks, I created this document to help our workers. Can you upload this version on the assembly operation?
To create a routing, select the Manufacturing app, Master Data, then Bill of Materials. Start selecting the product and the quantity, and then edit the routing. It will show the routing, which is the table production. Under the Work Center Operations, you may add the line under the operation. And then, you may start creating an operation and the work center, and under the worksheet, you will see the map. And then after that, you may start saving and create new.
Yes, our routing is set up. We can create a manufacturing order for the table and plan the work orders. When planned, operations become available on the tablet of each workstation.
I'll test the work center control panel at the same time.
To test the Work Center Control Panel, select the Manufacturing, then the Operations, and then the Manufacturing Orders. Select Create. Select the product you need to check, the quantity to produce, and the bill of materials. Select Plan. Now, select another Manufacturing app, the Operations, and the Work Orders. It will show you the reference number and the table 1 unit. You may start selecting the mark as done.
Hi, we've got 5 customers complaining about the defect in their table. Looks like the table lock separates from the legs after a few months.
It's probably related to the bolts. I will create a quality control point on the assembly operation to measure the torque. We will ensure that the measure stays between 11 and 15.
To create a quality control check, select the quality applications, quality control, and then control points. Select Create. Here it will show a new title, which is the torque setting. Select a control type, the product, the operation, the work order, type, norm, tolerance, which is 11 to 15, and select the worksheet. You may now start saving.
Linnaeus, I added a control point on the assembly operation.
That's good. We have to create a G-table. We will have the opportunity to test it through the work center control panel.
FYI, the torque setting measure should be between 11 and 15.
To test the work center control panel, select the manufacturing app, the operations, and then the manufacturing orders. Select Create. Select the product, the quantity to produce, the bill of materials, and then the routing. Select the plan, and under the manufacturing app, select the operations and work orders. It will show you the table assembly. Select Validate. If you're done checking, select Mark as done.
Hello? To close my fiscal year, I need to know the cost of the table we manufactured, including time and materials.
Okay, I'll check the cost structure on the bill of materials for theoretical cost if you want to update it.
To check the cost structure on the bill of materials, select the manufacturing app, master data, and then bill of materials. Select the product by checking the box. Now, it will show you the bill of materials structure and cost.
I'm launching our new website. Any idea what we should put on our homepage?
I like websites with a cover on top customized with an office image as background. I would put some key numbers like 580 customers, 35 employees, 120 design products, and 8 shops. Then we can add 3 columns: you customize, we design, and we manufacture.
To design your homepage, click Edit located in the top right corner of your homepage. You may customize it by uploading an image, depending on your choice. If you want to add key numbers, search for metrics and add the key numbers: 580 customers, 35 employees, 120 design products, and 8 shops. Since we want to add 3 columns, click and drag the columns and write "You customize," "We design," and "We manufacture."
Love the new website. Can we start selling our new office chairs online?
Okay, I'll create the product page on the website with a 120 price tag.
To create a new product on your homepage, select New located on the top right corner, and then Product. Type the product name as well as the sales price and add an image if you like, and then select Save. Now, your office chair is ready to be published and bought by customers.
There have been no sales on our new office chairs online. Can we do some search engine optimization?
Sure, I'll target the keywords that people are looking for on Google with the promote tool.
To increase your sales, improve your search engine optimization by selecting the website application, and then site, and then optimize SEO. Under the title, type in the product name that you want to see by the customers. Under the keywords, provide some keywords that they usually use to select for these certain products. And then select Generate Keywords. Select Save if you're done.
The chairs are selling like crazy. Good job. But people are asking for different colors and sizes.
Okay, I will activate the variants feature and configure it on the chair product. What are the options?
They come in 4 colors: gray, black, white, and purple, and 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. We can even put a custom embroidery with their name on it.
To set up a product configuration, select Settings, Configuration, and then Settings. Click the checkbox under Variants. You may now go to Products and select the product office chair. And then under Attribute Variants, add a line for size. Add the values like small, medium, and large. Add more line under the attributes depending on your choice.
Are e-commerce ready? Can you test buying a product online?
Sure!
To test buying online, select the purchase application, then products and products, and it will show all the available products from the shop. You may now select any product of your choice and then select Go to Website. Here, you may customize the color of your product that you want, and then select Add to Cart.
Last month, we did 350,000 in revenue through the website with an average car size of 250. Can we upsell customers by proposing options?
Yes, let's create a new product, warranty, that we will set as an option for the chair. This warranty has two variants, 3 or 5 years.
To upsell your customers, select the website application, then e-commerce, and then products. Select New and then type in the warranty, and under the product type, select the service. You may then add the sales price and the cost for this. Under the attributes and variants, add a line of duration, and under the values, type in 3 years and 5 years, and then configure. To automatically put a warranty on a certain product, select the office chair and then under sales, for optional products, search for warranty and then save.
I love your new warranty service. It would be great to write news article about it.
Okay, I'll set a blog on our website and write the first post.
To write a blog post, select the website application and then select New. Select the blog post and then first install. After installing, select blog post and then under the new blog post, type in a select blog and then also type the title of the blog post that you want. You may customize your blogs depending on the contents that you want as well as the images.